Hey babes, I'm Unique D. So happy you are back here with me. Welcome back, guys. We are on video number 2. We are going to dive into some videos today about the Mandela Effect. I'm excited for this one. Grab a drink, grab a snack, sit back and relax. The algorithm would love if you watch the video from start to finish. Go ahead and leave a like too. And then if you get to the end and you realize, hey, I like it here, I want to come back and hang out again, hit that subscribe button. But let's get started. We're diving right into these Mandela Effect videos. House is quiet right now, so I had to turn the lighting down a little bit. We got Mike Wazowski today with our Rise Coffee. All right, let's get into these videos.
Never forget that horses got mustaches now. Never forget that. Never forget that Chick-fil-A has a C and a K now. Both. It's CK. Never forget that you didn't remember that. Never forget now in this timeline lizards have a third eye. Yeah, a third eye. That sees. Never forget you just never noticed that ever in life. Never forget that Where's Waldo is actually Wally. Yeah, Waldo is British and his actual name is Wally. Never forget Waldo had a girlfriend. That girlfriend just to get with her twin sister and they all look exactly the same. Forget Rice Krispies is spelled with a K. Yeah, you don't remember a C. It was never that shit. Never forget 150,000 people to 170,000 people pass away each day. That's about 7,000 people a minute. You've never seen a new graveyard being built in your town. Like ever. Never forget horses' pupils are horizontal. They are not round. They are horizontal. Never forget 85% of people have never seen their neighbors bring in groceries in their house. Never forget the US held a press conference to tell us that aliens are actually 8 to 10 foot black dudes. Basically use tax dollars to describe the plot of Space Jam. Never forget Colgate, the toothpaste company, actually made lasagna. Yeah, somebody actually got paid to bring up that idea in the boardroom and then they made it. Those are just the little things we shouldn't be forgetting in this timeline. It's us.
That whole thing was wild. I think the wildest part though was that you never see new graveyards being built. Like that's legit. I've known the same places where people are buried and where I live. I know where my grandparents are, like I know where my relatives are. Ain't nothing new. Like they all in the same places, but the amount of people that there are, how are all of my family members somehow still being buried in those same places? Make that make sense.
This guy just created a new Mandela Effect, or he tapped into an alternate universe. Either way, the story is going to blow your mind. So this is Chris, and back in 2014, he made this commercial and entered it into $1 million Doritos Super Bowl commercial contest. And as he describes it, he was pretty sure that he was going to win. He felt like he had the winning commercial, but he didn't. And almost no one saw this commercial. He also uploaded it to YouTube. It barely got any views. And this video has pretty much spent the past 10 years in obscurity. Or has it? Because the next year, this Doritos commercial airs when pigs fly. Basically the same premise. That's not the weird part. Chris, who shares a lot of mystical and spirituality and philosophy content on TikTok and Instagram, made a video last week sharing this commercial and sharing his story about how he was so sure that it was going to win. And he just wanted to share it with his audience. And that's when all hell broke loose. He got thousands of comments, people saying that they saw this commercial during the Super Bowl. And not just a few, but thousands of people. There are people who say they discussed this commercial with friends and family members. There are people who say they were sick of this commercial because it played on repeat over and over. I myself remember this commercial. I used to study ads, and I remember this one so well because I watched the Super Bowl for the ads, and I remember seeing this commercial and rolling my eyes. Okay, sorry, Chris. I rolled my eyes when I saw this commercial, but I did see it during the Super Bowl. So I actually know Chris in real life. He's one of the most genuine, authentic, and honest people. He's a super nice guy, and this whole thing is blowing his mind. He's made several videos on this topic, and each video blows up and then has people in the comments claiming they've seen this commercial, and some of them even had it recorded on their DVRs. Remember the DVRs? So even weirder, he's continuing to dig. He's now intrigued, all of us are. And look what someone sent him. Someone asked ChatGPT about this commercial, and this was the response. According to ChatGPT, this is a very popular Super Bowl commercial that stands the test of time. So what the hell is going on? Could it be A, that Chris is a master manifester who created a timeline where he won the $1 million contest and his commercial aired on the Super Bowl and continued to air for years, and then for whatever reason he was knocked out of this timeline and into our timeline? Or is it a new Mandela effect? Or what do you think? Because my mind is blown. I'd love to hear your opinion.
Nobody can convince me we did not see that commercial. We all saw that pigs fly commercial. We saw it. We saw that commercial, y'all. Like, we saw it. It was a thing. Everybody talked about it. Everybody laughed about it. It was silly. It was goofy. It was like, why nobody else ever think of this? Because it was kind of hilarious. We saw that Super Bowl commercial. So I don't know if they more so messing with him because we all saw it.
All right, so I need to know who else is experiencing this because I know it's not just me. I've never experienced the Mandela effect in the way that I'm experiencing it right now, and it's really freaking me out. So I've seen it with cereal brands, I've seen it with clothing brands, I've seen it with small things, and I always figure like, yo, maybe these are companies just changing the name of their brands, trying to finesse us, and gaslight us. But right now, what I'm experiencing with Charlie Sheen is creeping me out. And listen, I rebuke these words. I don't want to make it seem like I'm speaking bad on his life, but I specifically remember this man passing away from AIDS like 2 years ago. So for me to see now a Netflix documentary and this man is still alive and breathing, it's really, really fucking my head up, bro. And I need to see in the comments who else specifically remembers this man passing away, because this shit is weird. It's weird, bro. And I don't know. I'm starting to believe the theory that we really do be timeline shifting, bro. Like, I'm really starting to believe I'm from another timeline. I need to know who else is from my timeline. This shit is crazy.
So apparently there's a new Mandela Effect. Stick with me to the end. There's only been two that have shook me to my core. The first one is the color chartreuse. We all can agree the color chartreuse is green, kind of like a lime green. I have a very vivid memory, and a friend of mine remembers this as well. Back in 2009, she used to always wear this color like fuchsia. And I'd be like, hey, chartreuse, you got on that chartreuse? We laughed about it and all of that stuff, right? Then all of a sudden, chartreuse became green. And I was like, wait a minute, what? And so I talked to my friend and she was like, yeah. So I saw it pop up when I was seeing people talk about Mandela effects and they mentioned the color chartreuse. And there it was, that same exact color. So you mean to tell me out of the entire color spectrum, we picked that same exact color to be chartreuse? That one shook me. The second one is there is this very famous musician from the 70s who, is very relevant now. A lot of people sample this person's music and all of that stuff, who passed away in the last year. It was a huge thing. Well, apparently, this person has a performance next month, and I thought it was a tribute to their memory. No, that person is alive. I very vividly remember this person passing away. Who knows who I'm talking about?
I had to switch my headphones, y'all. Why would I think I could get on here and not charge my Beats? That's why I got two pair. I got a pair with a cord and a pair without, but these actually kind of more comfortable anyway, so we're gonna rock with these. But as far as the color chartreuse, I would assume it was pink. I'm not like real versed in that color. It's a little bit too, it sounds like a fancy color. I don't know. What color is it, y'all? So look what we got here, y'all. I guess the mystery is about to be solved. Let's see.
Mandela Effect solved, or at least one of them. Okay, here we go. Which color is chartreuse? This one or this one? This is why I love TikTok. We investigate things over here. Facebook could never. All right, which one is chartreuse? The answer may shock you. Are you ready? Both have been referred to as chartreuse. Now, yeah, chartreuse is officially and more commonly known as the lime green, yellowish kind of color here, and also this adult beverage of the same color. But where do people get this pink magenta thing from? Well, if you heard people mention chartreuse referring to this color, they're actually referring to this flower, which is called chartreuse. That help me out, French talk. So if you've heard or seen this, your memory serves you correctly. Somebody was likely referring to this rose or the color of this rose, referencing the first part of the name, which is chartreuse, when they actually meant magenta. Where'd you come from? What are some other Mandela effects? I do believe most can be debunked. What are your thoughts?
Okay, I'm actually glad he went back and cleared that up, and the way he did it was really entertaining. So there we go. Chartreuse can be pink or green. I guess officially it's green, but if you refer to the flower chartreuse, then it can be pink too. That's actually just hilarious. Like, is that a real thing?
What in the Mandela effect is this? Where's the writing on the collar that says mom? It used to say mom as a subliminal message. Where you at, Wendy?
With that one, I actually feel like the new Wendy that we see now, the one with like the little the mom, maybe the mom was always there, but Wendy's face don't look like the classic Wendy in the new one. The one on the building actually looked more like a classic Wendy. So I don't know. I can't say with that one.
What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? First of all, I knew when they were gonna fuck with CERN, some shit was gonna pop off. Okay, whatever. I'm currently flared up with. I'm not gonna talk about it. But I know, you know When I show you what I'm about to show you, you know this is bullshit. They're literally doing this so blatantly in our face now. You cannot tell me that this is original. This is what we all grew up on. There's no fucking way. There's no fucking way. This Mandela effect has me fucking heated.
Let's see that golden ticket.
What the fuck?
That's not a bar.
There was never no motherfucking moon pie. There was never no motherfucking moon pie. It was always a fucking chocolate bar. And this is the nutty shit that makes people go crazy. There was never a moon pie. There was never a moon pie. There was never a fucking moon pie. It was always a fucking chocolate bar. Seriously. Fuck off. Do you remember there being a moon pie in the Willy Wonka chocolate factory movie?
No. There's a blueberry streusel.
Fuck you. There was never a fucking moon pie.
Dude, he is hilarious. I've been seeing so many videos about that damn Willy Wonka moon pie. What? What and why? We are already too messed up in the head for you to be playing like that. Like, chocolate bar, end of story. Chocolate bar, nothing else to it. How the hell did we get a moon pie? I didn't even know they made them at the factory. I've seen the movie enough. I'm not going to say I know the movie line for line, word for word. Like, I've seen every scene front to back. But moon pie, make that make sense.
So there's this video floating around about this new Mandela effect, and everybody's tripping out. I personally remember it being a candy bar, a chocolate bar for the original Willy Wonka movie. And this clip that I'm going to show you, he's not holding a chocolate bar. He's holding some type of chocolate moon pie. Check out the video. Let me know what you think, and TikTok this for entertainment purposes only.
Let's see that golden ticket.
It'd be fantastic. It's not fair to raise his hopes.
Never mind. Go on, open it, Charlie. I want to see that gold.
Where the fuck is the Wonka ball?
It's a bar, Charlie. What you want it for? Go on, open it.
Rose.
What is he?
That's not a bar. Let's see. I told you, didn't I?
What?
I had it.
What the fuck? No.
I can usually watch these and not get stressed out, but what was that? What was that? Now, two things. First thing, it looks like something that they just made. It doesn't look like it fits the time. The wrapper doesn't look like it fits the time. I actually got a shirt, half is pink, half is orange, look just like that wrapper. But that's neither here nor there. That wrapper does not look like something that fits the times, first off. Second off, are we in a fever dream? Because what? And then I guarantee it's going to be some people like, yeah, it was always that. Those are the ones that were sent here to make us think we crazy. Allegedly, these is all jokes. This is all for entertainment. But seriously, no way was there a freaking moon pie. That one is blowing my mind.
You know what I think is really crazy? To this day, there's so many people that do not realize that Hello Kitty has a twin sister. Yeah, Kitty has a twin sister named Mimi. And when people see Mimi, they think that it's just a different version of Kitty. No, that's her sister. That's her sister. I had a friend one time that really, we thought she really liked Hello Kitty, right? She's obsessed, right? She went to this outlet and she bought a whole bunch of Hello Kitty stuff, like a whole bunch of, different characters from Hello Kitty and Friends and series and stuff like that. And she was showing me everything that she got, and she came with Mimi. And she's like, and look at this Hello Kitty. She's just so cute. And I'm like, that's Mimi. That's my kitty. And she's like, who the fuck is Mimi? How do you not know who the fuck? How are you a Hello Kitty fan and you don't know who that is? How do you not know? So I had to explain it to her. And for those who don't know, I'll explain it to you. As we all know, this is Kitty. But this is Mimi. That's Mimi. Kitty has a red bow, blue overalls, bows on the right side. Mimi has a yellow bow with like red or pink, depending on what the screen is looking like, overalls. And she wears her bow on the left side. It's not a different version of Kitty. It's literally her sister. It's her sister. When I was younger, I had Hello Kitty's Paradise on VHS. Okay? I remember in 2000 when I got introduced to that, I had to have it. I watched that literally almost every day. My parents had a van back then that played movies. They had to have that in rotation as well. But that's when I got introduced to Mimi. And honestly, as much as I love Kitty down. Kuromi is my absolute fave. I love Kitty down, but I prefer Mimi over Kitty, not gonna lie. I love Mimi. I love her. I love her real bad. But I need y'all to realize that's not a different version of Kitty. That is literally her sister.
She just schooled me big time. She just schooled me big time. First off, I love her style, her braids, everything, the jewelry on point. She did that. But what? Y'all knew about Mimi? And y'all ain't tell nobody? What? And why is Mimi like not even not as popular as Kitty? Like practically unknown. Maybe we are from different timelines because I ain't know nothing about no Mimi. And also the fact that where is Wally, not Waldo, where is Wally? Was dating twins, broke up with one twin for the other twin. What's going on with twins in this dimension that we in?
Am I tripping, or did all those Spongebob popsicles from the ice cream trucks have gumballs for eyes? I just got my daughter one. Beep. That's not a gumball.
That's like, what the?
What's that? Brother, oh.
This look dookie.
Damn, our daughter doesn't get to enjoy like the OG with
Yeah, like the gumballs and the SpongeBob gumball. Nah, the Spider-Man gumball.
Do you like it though? Is it good?
How's your ice cream, Valencia? Thumbs up?
As far as the gumballs and the popsicles, he is absolutely right. Of course they had gumballs for eyes. All of them had gumballs for eyes. It's not a matter of a Mandela effect. It's a matter of these companies are giving us less for more. We're going to do a video about that too. But you know damn well if they don't have to put something in there that's gonna cost them extra, they're not gonna do it. They threw them little black sprinkles that look disgusting on that SpongeBob popsicle and handed it off to these kids and said be happy and deal with it. But we definitely had gumballs for eyes, and the gumballs was never like sitting center. They was always all over the place. Yep, you ain't wrong. Them kids missing out.
Rock, the tagline. Can you smell what The Rock is cooking? Yes, the crowd got amped every time he said that. He came in, it's in his theme song. He never said that.
We all know he said that.
Apparently, he's never said it. You cannot get any audio of him saying, can you smell what The Rock is cooking? Is if you smell what The Rock is cooking. If. Now, I know that's a small grammatical error. It could be misheard, but so many people have heard this so many times. There are actually shirts made. There's actually video clips that say, can you smell what The Rock is cooking? But in actuality, he never said it. He's never said it. You could not get him saying it. Go to his theme song, but it was never, can you smell what The Rock is cooking? It's always if. Now, did we all misremember that? Did we all just, it's just, you know, a slip of the tongue, or did it change? Now, the only reason why I asked this is because it is so ingrained in a lot of wrestling fans' membrane of like, you get goosebumps when you hear the theme song. Did you misremember that? Or did it change? I don't know. I'm still on the fence with this one. Let me know. It's us.
People who didn't even watch wrestling knew that phrase. It wasn't no misremembering that. They play it in our faces.
Mandela Effect.
Guess what? We made it to Jeopardy. Yes, last week on Jeopardy, guess what one of the categories were? Mandela Effects. Worth $6,000. Do you think you would win the $6,000 in a Mandela Effect category?
For $1,600.
What if I told you that this character, played by Lawrence Fishburne, never actually says, "What if I told you," in The Matrix?
$1,600. We all know this film. What character are we talking about that said, "What if I told you," but never said it?
Ben.
Who is Morpheus?
Yes.
Doesn't this feel just a little bit more than a little loopy theory?
Mandela Effect 2000.
You got Mandela if you thought 1931's Dracula had this line about Drac's thirst for the red stuff.
The original 1931's Dracula had this line. Or did it have this line?
Ben.
What is "I want to suck your blood"?
Nice.
We all remember, "I want to suck your blood." Guess what? It ain't in there. Nope, the original Dracula in 1931, that line was never said.
Mandela Effect 1200.
Second word of this Warner Brothers animated show is spelled with a U, not the 2 O's people remember. That's all, folks.
$1,200. What cartoon are they talking about?
Matthew.
What is Looney Tunes?
Yes.
Yes, Looney Tunes. Even though Tiny Toons is spelled this way, Looney Tunes is spelled with a U. Apparently it's always been that way.
Mandela Effect 800.
You might have been Mandela if you remembered that this droid was all gold in Star Wars A New Hope.
This was worth $800. Y'all know this famous droid in Star Wars. It's C-3PO.
Ben.
Who is C-3PO?
Nice.
Yes, even though there is countless memorabilia, posters, and toys with 2 gold legs, apparently C-3PO has always had a silver leg in Star Wars.
Mandela Effect 400.
Nope suggests the false memory of Sinbad as a genie in Shazam comes from Shaq as a genie in this similar sounding real film. Matthew.
What is Kazam?
Yes, nice.
All remember the movie with Sinbad as a genie called Shazam. That's the movie with Sinbad that maybe happened but didn't happen. Then Sinbad said it definitely didn't happen. Then Sinbad jokingly said he did it. We don't know if he did it, if he didn't do it, if it's a timeline shift, it's a Mandela effect. I don't know. What I do know is nobody is getting this movie mixed up with the movie Kazam with Shaq. Are they easing us into actually recognizing Mandela effects as a common occurrence and not just a conspiracy theory? Or is it just all fun and games? Let me know. It's us.
How crazy as a concept is it to win? You have to give the wrong answer that is technically the right answer because it's the wrong answer. That's how you know we've gone too far. Has it become like pop culture, or is it just really that we all jump those timelines together and we have those memories so we can call that stuff out quick and easy and know the answer even though it's wrong? So the way my process works is typically I'll see a video, watch a little bit of it, and then I'll add it so that we can watch it together. This video, I watched a little bit of it, but I wasn't quite sure where he was going with it. But I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna include it because something about this video is so interesting to me. Like, he's trying to remember a word that there's no word for it. Just watch, you'll see what I'm talking about.
Is this a Mandela effect, or are we all just misremembering the Babymobile in the other name? Made in 1930 by Alexander Calder, an American sculptor that made the Babymobile. But a lot of people, including myself, remember the Babymobile had a second name. But if you look on the internet and you try to look it up, it doesn't exist. It's not there. It is like the whole description of what we used to call it just disappeared. Now, is this a Mandela effect, or are we all just misremembering? This is currently blowing up on Reddit. 290 comments about the Babymobile's second name. My question is, why is it erased from the internet? Like, there is no suggestion for the second name of the Babymobile. Here's a list of names that people suggested, but it's not the name. It's almost like on the tip of your tongue, but nobody can seem to remember it. Some people say it was mechanical, something. I don't know what it is, but it's like right at the tip of my brain, but I cannot remember what it is. And guess what? I'm not the only one.
There are countless comments saying that it's on the tip of their tongue, on the tip of their brain, but they cannot remember what the name is. One thing I can remember is what it ain't. I know it sounds crazy. It sounds like something. I can only tell what it's not. Thing is, we all remember the second name. Some people say it got erased from 2010 to 2012. We all used it up until 2012 and then poof, it's gone. We don't know where it's at. We don't know where it went, and you cannot find it on the internet. Let me know, do you remember a second name for the baby mobile? Remember what it sounded like? Can you describe it? Is it on the tip of your tongue, but you just don't remember what it is? Let me know if this is a Mandela effect, or are we all just collectively remembering something that never existed? It's us.
Is he messing with us, or is the Mandela effect messing with us? Is the internet messing with us? Are we messing with ourselves? Because to remember that there's something that we can't remember, that's an odd one. But now he got me thinking maybe there is another name that is just, it's not coming to me. And see, I'm not about to play that game with them. But if you, like, maybe you are the one person that can remember what it's called. If you do, put it in the comments.
You want to see some Mandela effect? All right. What's that say? Radio Shack. It's 2026. That says Radio Shack.
Did somebody just print that Radio Shack sign up and throw it up there as a prank? Or maybe they were like filming something and they needed there to be like a Radio Shack set, because what? Why would there? What? Who would have put the products in there? There's no Radio Shack.
One of the greatest pressures, in my opinion, of being Oprah, is that everywhere you go, people are waiting for you to tell them to look under their seats. Yes. Because everyone's waiting for you to give them something. So I want to say, look under your seats, everybody gets up. You're all getting a book. You're getting a book. You're getting a book. Everybody getting a book. No book.
Check under your chair. Yes, yeah. Grab it. That's right. Yeah. Go.
Oh my. Thank you.
But what's the other thing? What's that other thing in there? You get a car.
You're all going on it. Look under your seats. You get a waistline. You get a waistline.
I guess that means I'll miss that taping of Deepak Chopra Winfrey.
Everyone check your seats. You get diarrhea, and you get diarrhea, and you get diarrhea. Everyone's getting diarrhea.
Diarrhea. You get diarrhea. He was like the Oprah of diarrhea. Everyone look under your seats. You're all going home with diarrhea.
On Hawaii 5, Oprah! And look under your chairs, everyone. You all get mahi.
When did you put that there?
Monday.
Oh,
God.
No, miss, you were talking. That means you're going to get a beating. But because it's Oprah's school, everybody's getting one.
You're getting a beating. You're getting a beating. You're getting a beating. Everybody's getting a beating. Look under your seat. It's a beating.
And this audience still has the chance to go home with a brand new, fully loaded Pontiac G6. G6. Okay, right now, everybody in the audience, now listen to me carefully, is being given a special package, and I don't want you to open it. Do not shake it. Do not open. Do not open. Take the box and hold it in your lap. Do not open. And now here's the deal. Listen carefully. Inside one of these boxes is a key. Do not open it yet. If your box has a key, you will be the last person today to get one of those cute little G6s. Okay? Who will it be? Are you ready? Hold on. Are you ready? JR is back in our audio booth. I want, JR, this calls for a drum roll. Cue the drum roll. All right, open your boxes. Open your boxes. 1, 2, 3. You get a car! You get a car! You get a car! You get a car! Everybody gets a car! Everybody gets a car! Everybody gets a car!
Oprah Winfrey did tell the audience to look under their seats, but it was part of a staged build-up. How it actually happened. Image. Every audience member had a wrapped box placed under their seat ahead of time. Oprah instructed them to reach under their seats and grab the box. She said only some boxes contained car keys. People opened them one by one, thinking only a few would win. You're right to challenge that. The mistake is how I describe the look under your seat moment. In the famous 2004 giveaway on the Oprah Winfrey Show, Oprah Winfrey did not dramatically tell the entire audience all at once to look under their seats as the big reveal. The actual detail I got wrong. I implied it was a single, clear, everyone check under your seat moment. What actually happened, selected audience members were given gift boxes, not everyone grabbing them all at once for the reveal moment. Oprah had individuals open them, thinking only a few would win. She pointed and shouted, "You get a car," repeatedly.
On September 13, 2004, Oprah Winfrey famously gave away 276 new Pontiac G6 sedans to her studio audience by telling them to look under your seats for keys, famously shouting, "You get a car. You get a car. Everybody gets a car." The iconic moment from the season 19 premiere became a massive pop culture meme.
One of the more interesting things about that situation is the fact that not even AI or ChatGPT is immune to the Mandela effect. Because how do you tell me that not only do we as a people collectively remember her telling everybody to look under their seats, AI remembers it as well? And I know AI is essentially more so just a reflection of the information that we give it, and it just regurgitates it back to us with some reasoning and some processing. But make that make sense. How does AI completely misremember an event that would have been documented because there's video of it? I think that was actually more telling of proof of the Mandela effect than probably a lot of other things I've seen, because that person had to correct AI to say, hey, nope, you got it wrong. They weren't told to look under their seats. Why would it say that? Why do we all remember that? Why have so many shows mimic that? And I do see the other side where possibly we just remember her using that catchphrase for a lot of other giveaways. So we kind of like said, hey, she must have done that then too. But that was the most remembered giveaway episode. That was the one that changed it all. So I think we're going to end the Mandela Effect videos here for today. If you made it this far, let me know in the comments. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel because there's going to be so much more to come. I'm so grateful to have you guys here, especially just getting started. It's only up from here, guys. The channel's going to continue to grow. I can see it, and I'm excited to do more videos. We're going to get into some nostalgia stuff, like some stuff from the 80s and 90s. We're going to get into some glitches in the Matrix. We're going to get into maybe even like some paranormal stories. I don't want to go too much into that because I'm a big chicken, but we got a lot of stuff to cover here on the channel. We might even get into some like story time, stuff like that. I'm not sure yet. I appreciate you guys being here. Share, like, comment. Love you guys. I'll see you in the next one.